like in the future, she finally starts to get characteristics.
And
Spoiler, she dies.
Yeah. Hi everybody, this is Lindsay.
And I'm Sammie.
And this is everyone's favorite BL podcast,
BL Buddies.
We are doing our next segment of I Want You to Watch. And as you can see, it's Sammie's version of Untamed.
Episodes 13 through 24. Or 25. I have it marked at 25.
For sure, I have put Sammie through.
You and your phone. You and your phone.
How many times? We should make a
compilation of Lindsay dropping her phone. And so we decided, obviously, we had to put, the bunnies to good use.
Actually, these were Sammie's Christmas present from me. And Sammie got me this hoodie, which has Wei-Wuxian and Linwanji holding hands with their ribbons. So we were both like in a same mindset of Christmas present.
We clearly we here. That's why we best. All right. So, shall we begin my episode 13 through 25 recap? I honestly, it's been so long since I watched these particular episodes that it's going to be a recap for me as well, reading my notes. The first thing I wrote for episode 13 was I'm getting how boring tattooed across my forehead, because the way this man says how boring sends me into a tizzy. I don't know what it is. Yes. I said something about this guy needs to fucking go to the deep depths of hell. I'm assuming that's the Fire Nation, bro.
Probably.
And then I wrote that Ho needs to die, which I'm assuming is Fire Nation Bro's Ho.
Mistress, yeah.
Yeah, that girl. And then they all fight, because I wrote fight, fight, fight. The good wins over evil. Wei-Wuxian, you badass. And I wrote, it's the Loch Ness Monster. And it was like the demon turtle thing.
Yeah, the Zanyu of Slaughter.
Yes. And I wrote the audacity of this piece of shit. And then I went Yiddish, because I went, oy vey, this bitch. And then Wanji hurt his leg. Oh yeah. He takes off his leg. Takes off his leg. He gets, sorry. He hurts his leg, and Wuxian, to get the bad blood out of him, is like, okay, well, let's take off our clothes. And he starts taking off his clothes, and Wuxian's, and Anji's like, what? Yeah. And spits up all the bad blood. He's like, I knew that would work.
The good bad boys.
Yeah. And then they were doing the bonding.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wrote Wanji is jealous. He's a little sad puppy.
Mian.
Yep. So, episode 4. 14, Jesus. I'm it's so, okay, hold on. I'm gonna, the forced proximity, the tropes I love, never end. I was like, Wanji, I didn't miss you looking at Wuxian's lips.
Yes.
Yo, he is the king of subtle. He really was the king of subtle, and I give him so much credit, because she had said, he really doesn't talk much, especially in the beginning of it. He starts to talk a lot more when it comes to the future episodes. But while they're in the past, he really is a man of few words.
It's
but
all
it's all those expressions, when in that episode where they're making the lanterns, and he just puts that little smile when he sees the bunnies. Forget it. That did me in. This whole thing. It's yeah. So, I said, what the fuck is up with that sword? So there was a sword in the turtle, and he pulls it out, but the black mist thing is surrounding him, and he's hearing all the people and the spirits and whatnot. And then I wrote kill the fucker. I'm assuming he does.
Zanu.
Yeah. And he says, Wuxian, is he using dark magic shiz? So concerned, with a little heart. Wanji helping Wuxian sing by singing the song.
That song.
And he's they're singing. Oh god, yes. And then I said cue the montage. That must mean it's love. Because you can't have montage without love. Oh yeah. Okay. This is annoys the shit out of me. I wrote, watch you be dipping too many times. He keeps leaving.
Oh,
He keeps leaving with like not a word, not telling us where he's going.
Why
We don't know
make
anything.
up to the kid?
Like God, like he's just like I'm like, yo, stop it. So he's a more adorable man child. Oh, the mother.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I guess Wu Shen goes back to the Lotus Pier, and that stupid mom. I'm like, hated her.
The purple spider.
She fucked up that relationship with all of them so bad because she was so butthurt that her husband took in this poor kid. I feel like I need something.
Oh, you don't know about that.
Don't. No. Wait. Before I continue, that just reminded me. No, I did not forget. We went out to, what was it, lunch or dinner or something. We went to grab food.
We were shopping.
We were supposed to be shooting film, shooting, and then we didn't, and we ended up just going shopping. We went out to lunch, and we're talking about the Untamed. You can't hide behind Wei Wuxian right now. We were talking, and I brought something up. Oh, because again, this is not in these episodes, but spoilers. Something happens where all of the Fire Nation people that were left die. Right? They all get killed. And I had said to her, I'm like, yeah, I'm so upset. I was like, but I have a theory because like they didn't show the little boy dying. They call it, what is it, the little radish?
Oh, the little radish.
They call him Little Radish. And like they didn't show him dying. She's like, well, yeah, because he's blah blah blah. And I just stare at her and I went, what? And she's like, yeah, he's, you see him in the, and I'm like, what? I forgot her face just goes, and I'm like, oh, I was freaking out because I was like, what do you mean? So
I forgot that you forgot that.
Yeah. So now I know the little boy isn't dead, and I cried for him for no reason. So yeah, but that's okay. Anyway,
I'm like crying right now.
We're not gonna. So don't talk about the mom, okay? We're not gonna talk about the mom right now. Well, I am gonna talk about the mom.
It's so hard when you've watched it so many times that you forget chronologically.
Yes, what happens. So the mom. So the mom, I don't like. I didn't like until, she did what she did. But even then, I didn't like her. So in episode 15, they, what is it? Hold on. So in episode 15, they go back to Lotus Pier, and the Fire Nation Ho shows up to, claim it as part of the Fire Nation. Mm-hmm. And the mom is like, bitch. And she goes, I'm going to punish. She's like, I want you, the Fire Nation Ho is like, punish Wei Wuxian because of A, B, and C things he's done. And she goes, all right, I'll punish him. And she punishes him. And then she goes, well, no, you should take off his hand because he did these things with said hand, cut off his hand.
I think the saddest part about that whole thing is he just let her do whatever he needed to let her do.
Yes, yeah. He was going to take it. He was going to accept
I have to learn how to use my sword.
Exactly. So he was he was willing to take it, and then the mom does kind of pull this I'm not doing that, and starts to fight with the Fire Nation.
Well, that's because she said something about making it an advisory office.
Yes.
That's what's
and then she didn't, so she was like, screw this, whatever. Yeah. I said, I literally wrote, I want to say shitty mom is doing this to save them, but I don't know. And then I wrote, oh shit, mom doesn't play. Okay, I like her. Yes, Ho gonna die. And she didn't. She didn't. Let's say that. I was like, okay, mom sucks less. I was like, mom sucks, but sucks less, but also sucks a lot at the same time.
Yeah.
And you're just I'm just she's going back and forth between I like her, I don't like her, I like her, I don't like her, I like her, I don't like her. So I was
I think my biggest upset with that episode is the end when all she says to Shen is take care of them. They don't give a damn to him.
Oh yeah, that's in I think it's in 16. So this is where I'm pretty sure I sent you the voice message of me sobbing.
Yeah.
Because so they start fighting the Fire Nation.
Yeah.
And she had these two like servant girls.
Yeah.
But they weren't just like, any other.
maids.
They were also like, part of that whole thing. So they kick ass.
Yeah.
So like they all start fighting, but the mom, shitty mom, takes Bro Not Bro and Wei Wuxian, puts him on a boat, slaps the whip spider thing on his hand, wraps them in it, puts it onto him because now it's his, and pushes the boat for it to leave. Now, in this scene, I was sobbing because Bro Not Bro really hit me because he's like, Mom, don't do this. Like, let us help you. And she goes, no, you need to keep this alive. Like, you need to keep, like, Lotus Pier and all that. Like, you're our last whatever hope. I'm, like, pushing you. I'm just like, whatever. And I felt bad. And then she had to be a dick to Wei Wuxian.
Yeah.
And again, I feel like there has to be a reason behind it. Don't spoil it. But there has to be a reason why she was so hateful to this kid. And I'm sure it'll come out in at some point. At this point, it still has not happened.
What episode are you on?
Almost 40.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm nearing the end. But so
you find out in the future.
Oh,
I think I found out from
the books or
TikToks
something?
from the books.
Okay, well,
fan fiction.
Well, so at this point, no.
When you're done, I'll tell you.
So then, like, you're like, oh, she's going to, like, she knows she's not gonna make it, and she's like, trying to save them. And I'm like, okay, here's where I get emotional. Then they're like trying to get out of her thing. Then the dad shows up on his boat and puts the sister on the boat, pushes them all out, and I'm like, no.
But you know what annoyed me there too is he said the same thing, and he's like, he loved Yanli, he loved Jian Chang, but then he told Wuxian to take care of them.
Yeah,
he's basically forever a servant.
Yeah,
and everyone always thought that, he favored Wuxian more.
Yeah, but he didn't. It was
preparing him to be.
So then he goes and whatnot, and this is where I sobbed. I sobbed uncontrollably this episode, but also, I have a bone to pick. I mean, I know it's dramas, but this bitch has been fighting these people off for, I want to say probably like hours at this point because the boats move slow. There's no way he got there quick. She's been fighting for hours. No, they were taking the boat. They took the boat.
But I'm wondering if maybe once they found out that happened, they flew.
Either way.
I don't know.
Either way, this bitch has been fighting these people for hours. I'm going to say hours. This guy comes in, fights one dude, and is dead within seconds. And I'm like, are you... What? I'm like, he's supposed to be the king? This bitch been kicking ass. Anyway, so that was sad. They both died. I was very upset about it. But what killed me was when she's, like, still dying, and she, like, moves closer so that they can hold hands.
Yeah.
I fucking lost it.
At the end.
She kills herself. She kills herself to be with him because he died.
Right.
So she, like, stabs herself. I don't know, is it in Japanese? Seppuku?
I can't remember.
Is it Japanese? I think that's Japanese or Chinese where they kill themselves to whatever. So she kills herself, and oh god, it just
heartstrings.
That killed me.
I'm gonna have to post that.
Yeah, I'll have to post the audio of me sobbing to her and her going, "You can't watch it anymore." I'm like, "No, I'm gonna keep watching it."
It's getting worse.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it gets worse.
And I literally was like, "Where the fuck is Wan Ji? His man needs comforting." I said he didn't promise her. And I think it's because, the sister, his sister, like, asks him to promise that he'll come back or something like that. They go back to see where, like, how the family is and how whatever. And he doesn't promise her that he's gonna come back, and that hit me.
Roshan promised, right?
Yeah, he didn't promise her. And then he starts having those, like, almost like, I almost want to say it's like After Effects.
Mhm.
He's having those like the black smoke
yeah.
like things. Like
Resentment.
yeah, he's having those whatever.
Because of the sword.
And then it says, I wrote, what the fuck happened? He dead, but I saw him in the present. Is he in some kind of coma?
Who?
Oh, because, okay, so Wei Wuxian goes back to get Bro Not Bro.
Oh.
So Wei Wuxian goes back to get Bro Not Bro, and they, like, say that, like, he's, like, near death, and, like, or he is dead.
Whips.
And all that. And so then...
Is he got whipped, and then he was throwing them?
Yeah.
I'm like, this man has been through hell.
So, and then, the Fire Nation Sick Bro.
Yeah.
Sick Bro gets...
I love when
I love him. Sick Bro gets...
little cinnamon roll.
Bro Not Bro onto the boat.
Yeah.
But he's in this, like, coma kind of thing, and then they said he no longer has his core. And I'm like, wait, no way, because I literally just saw him in the future. He's not dead.
Wait. Before that, how about when he chokes Wuxian because of what happened? Did he blame Wuxian?
Oh yeah, on the boat.
No. Afterwards, they docked. Or is that in the book?
He argues with Wuxian.
Oh, in the book
when they see that his parents are dead.
Yeah, and then Wuxian gets him out, but then in the books he chokes Wuxian.
Yeah, no, he's in a coma in the
right.
So he's like, and I'm still screaming, where is Wan Ji, damn it.
Right.
But then Wuxian is like trying to, like, the thing was he started studying to figure out how to get Bro Not Bro's core back and all of this stuff. So he figures stuff out. And so, like, Wuxian's, like, blaming himself, and the sister was like, you can't blame yourself, like, it's not going to change anything. And then the fire sis finds them and is like, I want to help.
I love.
And then I wrote, how is Fire Nation not getting here yet? Because they literally got to her, because Sick Bro takes them to her in this, like, campground or whatever to help Bro Not Bro. And it felt like they were there for like a solid couple of days, if not weeks. Mm-hmm. And these Fire Nation people have not come and checked in. That was a little, I had things. And then I wrote, a storm is coming. I said, what the fuck is up? What the fuck you up to, Wuxian? Like, what the actual fuck? A dead guy. Oh, Sean Ferris is back. Sean Ferris came back. Yep, Yu Yang. What's up with Lotus Sis? Oh yeah, she was like sick. I thought she was gonna die when she was sick. Spoiler, no, but she does die. That fucking killed me. I knew, but see, the thing was, here's the thing. I think, like, I've watched so many of these things that I can sense foreshadowing. Yeah. And in the beginning, she constantly kept bringing up that they were going to get together forever. So I went, she's dead. Like, I literally was like, I know this bitch is dying. Like, I knew. Back again. So the camera got too hot because it just, us, you know.
We'll figure it out.
We will. Figure it out. So where I was talking, I was on episode 18. Yu Yang, Sean Ferris is back. I literally was preparing myself because I knew the sister was going to die at some point. I then went to episode 19, and okay. So Wei Wuxian figures out the way to get his golden core back to Bro Not Bro, which is basically giving Bro Not Bro his core. And he doesn't want to tell him that because he knows that he wouldn't do it willingly. Like, Bro Not Bro.
Or regret
it. So he creates this whole thing. And I knew it. So he creates this whole thing. He blindfolds him. He brings him up this mountain to his old
his mother's teacher.
Yeah, his old teacher woman, and is like, she's gonna help you. You need to do A, B, and C. You can't say this. You can't do this. And it creates this whole whatever, and to get his golden core back. Meanwhile, this woman is actually Fire Sis and Sick Bro. And, it like fast forwards to a couple late compilation. It cuts to like a couple days later. Wei Wuxian is like super sick because he's losing his golden core while sick Bro Not Bro is taking it. And
did show the surgery? I can't remember.
No, not that
because he's awake the entire time.
Yeah, no,
it's being cut out of his body.
Don't. They definitely did not show that.
I'm like, I can't remember. I've read so many fan fictions now that my brain is kind of blurred.
Oh, so then he the Fire Bro ends up finding Wuxian, like the bad Fire Nation bro. Him, his Fire Hoe, and like a bunch of the Fire Nation dudes. They like all find him, and I just couldn't stop laughing. Like I know it's supposed to be like whatever, but them surfing on their fucking swords, on a sword, and then they're like, I'm just like, this is hilarious, but like I know it's supposed to be serious. So anyway. They kick him off. They kick Wuxian off into this area, and you're like,
the shit out of him.
Yeah, essentially he's almost dead anyway. And they're like, no one survives this place, and I'm like, lol. Again, foreshadowing. He's gonna live through it, but like, why? What's happening? And then like I was like, oh, the flute has arrived. So now the flute makes sense to me. He has this flute.
Right.
Still at that point was not not sure what the flute does. They all of a sudden like the fire hooker, she starts like Fire Hoe starts like going crazy, and you're like, why is she going crazy? What's happening? And she like she just goes absolutely freaking bonkers. And meanwhile, while all this is happening, Wang Ji and Bro Not Bro are like working together to figure out how to take down the Fire Nation, and slowly they're taking down all the other forts and everything like that.
About the scene when Wang Ji is coming up looking and asking where Wuxian is.
Oh yeah,
his dramatic fuck ass.
Yes, walking up the stairs.
And you just see his spirit whip.
Yeah,
not spirit whip. He had the strings.
Yes,
the strings to his musical instrument, and he I was like, that is dramatic as fuck.
Yeah, it was so good, good.
He takes Wuxian's sword over his own.
Yes. Oh God. Okay.
That episode had my heart.
I love it. And so I was like, the bro and sis reunite.
Oh yeah.
I said, but dude, Def has feelings for the chick. He says he doesn't.
Does that say bad blood? Oh, I thought it said bad bread.
Bad blood. I said the fire hooker's going crazy. Like, who did she see? Because she freaks out and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But she's literally just absolutely going fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And
the eyeballs.
I don't remember what that is. But oh yeah, because Fire Douche kills the hooker. He kills Fire Hooker because he's also going insane.
Yeah.
So they're all going insane, and I'm like, what is happening? I literally wrote, wait, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? And then all of a sudden, there comes Dark Wuxian with his freaking flute, and I'm like, and and there's like, what is happening? And like Wan Ji is there, and they're like, what is going on? And then they find he put all these he changed all the talisman to basically let the bad in.
Yeah.
And essentially just destroys this entire thing. And it was fucking great. And I was like, absolutely get yo shit. He makes Fire Bro go crazy. Or no, Fire Ho gets killed by Fire Bro. Fire Bro friggin' loses his mind. He gets his head. He is going absolutely crazy, pulling out all his hair, scratch, just absolutely going berserk. While the one dude is trying to get him back to the Fire Nation.
Golden Crusher.
Yeah, and then that dude ends up dying too. It was just absolute bloodbath. All the bad dudes, and it was freaking great. And then, did Wuxian feel Wan Ji? Because, he like sensed that somebody was there, sensed something was going on. And so then they finally all get back. So like Wu Shen comes back, sees his sister, and all this, and okay. All right. Again, third time's a charm for us, I swear to God. It really like stopping. So anyway, where was I? So they bring Wu Shen back to the Lotus Pier with Wang Ji and Bro Not Bro. And okay, this is where I was gonna like be slightly controversial, but the sister, his sis, who's not really his sis, she always makes this soup. This soup has started to get on my nerves.
Oh.
Because literally that's all she made. It's all she ever made. I'm like, I know she's good for other things. Stop making her be the soup girl. Like literally, that's all she was. Like I was like, oh, she's making her lotus and beef rib or whatever the hell soup. The pork. Yeah, see, I literally wrote she's gonna make her lotus soup again, and then literally down the episode, she makes it again. And I said she made the soup again. It's all she knows, and it's like it's upsetting because I know she's more than that, but they literally made her be the soup girl.
Mm-hmm.
So that was annoying.
They made her very weak.
They did, and I wasn't a fan.
Like sickness or something.
Yeah, because after the whole thing. So then I said the fire dad was up to something, and then they, they kept bringing up Wu Shen carrying the flute and not his sword.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I was getting really annoyed. However, I did see a spoiler and I do know what happens, and why he doesn't carry his sword, but I'm pretending I don't, for the sake of the rest of the story. Because there's clearly reasons and things, but like, I do know why he's not carrying it anymore. But then in episode 22, they like, Wan Ji and Wu Shen are sitting on the roof and they're talking and they're having a little heart to heart.
Them in rooftops.
And I said, how is the fire dad controlling them without all 4 pieces of the iron? And I'm like, oh, it's because like he can still control them, he just can't fully control them, like everything like that.
He doesn't have full mouth.
Exactly. So like there's that whole thing. And then I said something about the sus bastard. I was like, sus bastard, bro. I was like, what are you doing? Because he went to the Fire Nation.
Yeah.
I'm like, and then Wanji goes to say Wu Shen, and here's the note that I was laughing about while she was like playing with stuff. I wrote, I haven't said it yet, but Bro Not Bro can get it. Once he got his mom's whip, something changed in me.
You mean Psych Leader Jiang?
I was like, oh. Hi,
Sup, Bro Not Bro?
Hi. And then I don't know what I said doesn't sound good, but then I said, oh fuck, dude, burst into rocks. And then I wrote, shit just got real. And then I wrote, command those puppets, bae, because now Wu Shen can control the people with his little flute. Oh, and then everyone thinks that Wu Shen has the last piece of the iron, but he actually has that tiger something, whatever it is called.
Talisman.
Yeah. And so like everyone's like trying to get it from him and all this, and they're thinking he's playing with like the bad magic and all that, but he's like harnessing it to do good. All that. I wrote sus bastard is still sus. I said, oh, so there is peace, ... for like what, an episode? Wan Ji taking care of Wu Shen. When he sees Wu Shen like wake up.
Oh, that episode.
I listened. I wrote, fuck me. Like literally just like, I was like, sus people, like sus bastard. And the general who I didn't really like. The one who was like all for sus bastard, bro, like, and was upset when he killed him. Okay, doesn't go back. They're fighting in the dirty or the unclean
realm.
Unclean realm. and sus bro like stabs somebody and the general sees him.
Oh yeah.
So like the general like was like all in love with that boy prior to that. Like he's like all, and then he's like now he's like super sus about him, and I'm like, yes, he sus. And I literally wrote here, I was like, stay sus, my people, because like he's like, listen, they like tried to play it like, oh, he joined the Fire Nation.
He kicked Bastard Bro out of his sect.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, so that's why he went to Fire Nation and whatnot. So, like, I was like, no. And then, like, they're all trying to play up, like, Fire Nation. He went to the Fire Nation to help them. And I'm like, Nobby, he tricked you into thinking that's why. Like, I don't trust that man for a second. For a second. I don't trust a single thing that comes out of that dude's mouth.
I know, I feel bad for Aichin.
Yeah. Dude, he's about to get fucked on. I know it. But so then, like, then they're having this big dinner to celebrate them beating, the Fire Nation, and they're like, oh, hey, like, let's put out this proposal for the sister and, the Red Dot dude, and I'm like, the fuck? And then Wu Shen comes in and is like, no, she has the right to make her own decision, all this, and I was like, sweet, but also Red Dot dude totally fucking likes her, and he just won't admit it, and I don't know why he was so
because
afraid.
of what happened in the beginning.
What happened in the beginning?
When they were in Cloud Recess, remember he insulted her? They were
but see, that's the thing. Why did he insult her then to begin with? Like, I don't understand.
He didn't want to be engaged because of his parents. And because of her parents.
But he liked her. What
Not in the beginning.
No.
He considered her like her mother.
See, no.
And then his dad cheats on his mom like all the fucking time. Like for him, arranged marriages were shit.
See, I get that logic. I get it, but like for me, I never saw him.
He never spent time with her.
See, but I never saw him not liking her. He just made that blanketed statement of like he didn't want to marry her, but like I guess I don't know. And so like, but even with that, if that was the case, and he like said whatever he said, he wasn't a man about it, and he didn't apologize.
Yeah, no,
he was such a little bitch about it, and he continued the like, oh, I don't like her, like she has cooties. Like it was literally like freaking kindergarten. Like, oh, she has cooties, boys have cooties, blah, don't touch me, blah blah blah. And it was like stupid. It was so stupid. Like, it just didn't... Like, I was so stupid. And he clearly likes her. He clearly fucking likes her. And then they... Oh, so, like... And then they have, like, you know... Wan Ji going into the silence room.
Yeah.
And I just made a joke of the dude never talks. It's always silent around him. And then, like, I understood, like, what, like, Wan Ji was, like, learning on his I want to call it a harpsichord, but it's not what it is. Yeah. I'm just gonna call it a harp until I learn the name, because I don't know the name.
I can't say it.
I'll practice. Bro, not bro being sassy. What's up with that? Wu Shen's smile really does make a bitch's heart flutter.
Yo.
And I went, where's Wan Ji? Because again, he freaking leaves.
Yeah.
And I said, what is this damn soup that has them all in such a chokehold? Because again, it's all she does. Like, that's all she brings to the table.
Comfort thing. Whenever shit happens, she
every 5 seconds they need some comfort. Like this.
Yeah.
So like it was just like it was really frustrating because like I felt that's all they gave her character was this soup. And it's like, listen, I get what it's supposed to, I get what you're trying to do. She's the comfort. The soup's the comfort. She's a place that they can go to feel at home and all this. But like, give her some other fucking characteristic. Like, and it just like really annoyed me. Because like, then, that's the end of like the ones I've like for this particular section. But like in the future, she finally starts to get characteristics. Spoiler, she dies.
Yeah.
Finally, like, yes, she's like this, that, this. I'm like, cool, awesome, sweet. Then boom, and I'm like,
I know.
Fuck you. I was like so mad about that. I was like, you sons of bitches.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the end of these chapters. That's the end of this because I think. Hold on, let me just double check. I think that's 12 because we were doing it in 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, that is my 12 episodes for this particular episode. We will continue with my next batch at some point. We do still have Lindsay has 2 other shows she needs to watch. We have talked about To My Star for her and Semantic Error. So she's got Love in the Air, which she's really torturing me on this one, and Light on Me. So we've got those 2 for her. I really do like the show. Obviously, I like the show.
It's not your cup of tea, but I thought if you would get into it.
That's the thing is like I've said it multiple times. There are shows that like people like you love. You can tell me a million times to watch it, but if you don't fucking force me to sit and watch it, I'm just not going to watch it. In my head, I'm like, I've already made the assumption I'm not gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
But then like you were like, you have to watch it now. I'm gonna make you watch it. And I really do enjoy it. I really do like it. I love Wei Wuxian and Wang Ji. I love all the characters. Well, you know, as much as you can love all the characters, there are people I obviously do not like.
Right.
And they do a damn good job at making me not like them. So, I mean, you know, we've got that. So I really do like the show. I can't believe I'm almost at episode 40, so I am almost done with it.
You're getting to the good parts. These are like the episode 40 to 50 are ones I rewatch religiously.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see what it does for me because the past has very much filled me with trauma so far that I understand why they're all traumatized.
Yeah.
Fourth time. So it's really just us wrapping it up at this point. Literally just saying thanks for watching. We will figure this out. We will figure this whole
we'll get it
camera thing out. But yeah, like I said, I really am enjoying the Untamed. I really do like the story. I like all the characters. I mean, I hate the characters I'm supposed to hate. I like the characters I'm supposed to like. And I really do like it. So yeah. And next week, well, the next I want you to watch will be Lindsay's. I believe she's doing Light on Me, which
we have to post.
What?
Isn't To My Star next? To My Star's next. I'm posting that after this.
Oh, lie. To My Star. No, wait, I just posted To My Star.
Did you?
No, I just put no. I lied.
My brain's so confused.
No, I just posted our first of the Untamed. You're right.
Yeah,
To My Star
next,
and then once this gets posted, yes, her next one will be Light on Me. So we are very excited. Yeah. I'm very excited to hear what she thinks about it because I know she's not a big fan. She's not a big fan, but you don't normally watch high school. You tend to watch like older. I really, as much as I'm not a high school person either, I really did like this one. So I hope she does too. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video.
Yes. Bye guys.
Bye.